Hey guys, it's Akinea here. Welcome back to Diluvian Wins. So, in the last episode, we managed to finish all the way up until the game was finished, and they released the actual game, so it's no longer in early access, which has changed a few things. So, we are going to continue on with our game play. We have been returned all of our blueprints so that we can now work with the things that we've got. And there's some distinct differences that I can see so far, which is quite interesting. Like this before would have been stacked, but I guess that's a small thing. Hey Keeper, by sticking together we should be able to clean up the Hamlet faster. Where should we start? Metal or wood? Sure, let's get the metal. So everyone's feeling a little bit happier after we did that. For some reason, we have some random dude on our little banner thing over here. Don't know who that is. This stuff all seems to be fine. We had the geyser at the end of the last episode. What was that? Oh. Safes are now, or the squirrel hideout, wait. Mines are now only one level. That's interesting. So some very interesting changes to start with. I don't currently have the fishing net, but that still seems to be in place. Ooh. Wow, this is a lot different. Okay, what have we got? Extra storage. Actually, how much storage do I currently have? Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, we got the fishing net, the extra storage. The caravan size can fit an extra 3 travelers. That's pretty good. The maximum capacity of the fire is +1. We can get the kitchen and the dormitory from the mouse. The squirrel is the mushroom cellar in the kitchen. And debris gathered, we can recycle debris. Okay, and then we've also got this one, which is the attic. So that is literally just the fishing net, but that might also help with this. Oh, I don't know. The caravan one is worth 5 blueprints, but I think that's worth it. And we can increase that as we go. We probably should get like a dormitory sort of thing, but that takes 10. Maybe it's... Okay, I think these blueprints are just counting like every time you get a blueprint, you get a blueprint. Which... Before it was you had to get 5 blue points to get 1 upgrade point. So I think that might be the case. I don't particularly care about getting that. Increase the land-based grid by 1 line upwards. Yes. I will take that. I want that. Weather forecast. We'll do that. The frog-tiered rooms. Vegetarian bar. Squirrel hideout is pretty good if we wanted to get another one of that. We have to get this first. Mouse workshop will produce, by the looks of it, textiles. So let's unlock that. The duck, not really helpful. The kingfisher, currently not really helpful. We'll do that with the fire just to see where that's at. We might need to make more of these as we go. Let's unlock both of these guys. And that, and then this just continues getting that. And then we can get the turtle rooms, the bear hive. Okay, so not a huge amount of extra things. Some of them have just been really condensed, but we've got quite a lot of points. So let's unlock some stuff. Get some extra view. Let's try and unlock all of the kind of first and second level things. Do I want the... Yeah, the squirrel hideout's pretty good. Sure, the beaver, the weather. We've got 10 more points. Do I want a mushroom cellar? Or a sushi bar / oil press? Or a cold chamber? Or a locust farm / oil press? Or a net? Just go there because that's starting from the bottom. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things that we've now got, and I think the invention that we worked out last time has to do with the building of materials. So that's interesting. Alright, we've got 6 people, I think. Oh, it tells us the dimensions of things. That's great. Do I need another mine? Probably not. I don't particularly think I want another mine. Do I need fish? Not particularly. Oil? We could do with some oil. Alright, what can you build me actually? Kingfisher hut, which is below, everything is below water except for the oil press. Tank habitation, I think we might actually build that because, oh, look at the little fishies. That's cute. This looks a lot more underwater. It's got that kind of like warpy perspective thing going on. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we got that. Orlando. So all of your things are green. Do you have anything interesting to build? Not really. But you know what I don't need? Oh, we got the whole up level too. I don't think we really need a pantry. We've got plenty of food, and all of those cool rooms that give us extra space are down below the water, so we don't particularly need that. What does the kitchen do? Vegetable-based soups. Oil to vegetables. I don't particularly need that, but I wouldn't mind a mouse workshop, so that's currently the only place that we can put it, and let's check it there. You don't make anything I particularly want, but because I've got currently enough wood, let's just do that. Get that reinforced a little bit, and you, wow, that makes 60 butterflies. We might do that. Alright, so everyone currently has a job. We're making 2 things, deconstructing 1 thing, and reinforcing 1 thing. I think that should be pretty good. So let's continue. Iron Aged. Unlocked achievement. I'm unlocking a lot of achievements because I didn't have achievements before this became an actual game. So that's going to be quite a lot of achievements in one day. Alright. Let's go fish. And insects. Everyone is completely happy, so I'm not too upset about that. Only giving them 2 things, that's fine. Currently don't need to add anything to the fire because it's going great. And that was with 1 extra thing on it. So I think when we originally start, there's maybe only 4. Which is interesting. Ooh, this looks ominous. Chapter 7, Aloft. Some ships have been spotted around the lighthouse. Dear cousin, it has been a while since the flood separated us, but good fortune might be smiling at us now. The winds seem to be carrying me towards your lighthouse, and boy, have I heard some stories about it from those who have visited. I'm eager to see if it's all true. I'm currently following a caravan from afar, and we should both arrive at the same time. My cousin's coming? Just which one? I mean, I have at least a dozen of them. Is it one of the exclusive mussels and fries diet? I hope it's not the one that sleeps with the light on. I wonder how much extra story has been added into the actual game versus this. I feel like probably not much, because there was quite a bit of story in the early access game, but you never know. Oh, it's a little raccoon dude. I like his little boat. It's really cool. We ended last episode with an oil dude coming, so we know there's vegetables, oils, and this is a metal dude. Currently don't really need metals, but I need to be trading, so we'll do that. First handshake, achievement unlocked. Have a first trade with a merchant. Bye. Alright, so that's good. Alright, we're gonna do... Can I work down here yet? I can. Alright, we'll do that. And we'll do that. Which... I don't have enough to do more than 2 days, but that's fine, I guess. I would like to do some reinforcements on some of these guys as well. We might have to at some point also build a cold room. Alright, maybe vegetables. Oh, we could put them in the mouse's workshop and get some of the textile stuff. Let's try that, see what that's about. And then you can get us the vegetables. Yeah, I think that'll work. Or actually, I'm gonna stop you and get you to go in textiles, and then I'm gonna stop you and get you to give us some wood, because we're going to be running low on wood if we don't do anything about that. Silk Road, produce some fabric for the first time. So we now have fabric, but I don't know what we can do with the fabric. There we go. Everyone is very, very happy, which is good. And that guy is as trustful as we can. I think he'll leave during the day, which is fine. Alright, and... oh, I can put fabric on the fire. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll just do some oil at the moment. Ooh, and what do we have down here? I've spent some time offering with other communities and see them make offerings to the sea. We could try it. Sure. Might as well. We've got a few insects from that. That's not too bad. A new day begins. Alright, so the caravan is here. There is a tidal wave coming, so we need to make sure everything is reinforced. I don't know if it will be. Ooh, this is a much bigger caravan. Welcome. So we've got 3 travelers that we can welcome. And then we can possibly unlock enough dorms for there to be 3 more. Okay, so prepare a feast. Sure. Become happy. They seem like good ones. Do I have any that I like that are better than that? No. Alright. Goodbye, my friends. Alright, and Mr. Raccoon Dude with the medals is going as well. And our cousin is arriving? I think. I hope. Otherwise it seems ominous, and I don't like ominous. Oh, cool! It's a flying boat! It's a very, destroyed looking flying boat, but that's pretty awesome. Is he just gonna park there next to our lighthouse? Yep, okay. Hello, cousin. Say, your ship seems to be floating in... I know, it's been floating in this storm. It did catch me by surprise. Weather changes are so sudden these days. Come warm yourself up a bit. With pleasure. Lead the way. So we have flying ships as well as normal ships. And that's how I learned you were the co-creator of the cold chamber prototype from your old lighthouse at that. Who would have thought that a tiny remote spot would become an inventor hotspot? All I did was open to my door to some poor fellows, and it's nothing compared to your flying machine. That old crate doesn't even hold its wind, and the storm ripped half of it off. It'll need to be repaired if I'm ever to leave. Hey, it seems the storm's coming down. Let's go check out the damage. There was some very intense tea sipping sounds happening there. Alright, checking out the damage. What do we got? Despite its sturdiness, you still have to be careful. I'm glad it's in one piece, though. That's why I usually prefer shorter trips in fair weather. Well, you've been lucky. Are there many others like this? Dozens. In some shelters, navigation is just not possible. The sea is too dangerous and full of emerging reefs. When you're airborne, you can't go around some... You can't go aground... Oh, what? You can't run aground on some cloud, can you? What a time we live in. With the advancements in weather and the map sciences, it's way safer than sea travel nowadays. Oh, and the sky, cousin, you should see it. Flying over the clouds, watching the sea from above is so quiet. It sounds like you're talking about some remote universe. No, cousin, all you need is an airfield. A what? The lighthouse would be a perfect base for an aerial structure, and you know what? That's my specialty. I have all the blueprints you'll need. Is that so? I thought your specialty was mussels and fries. Well, it can be both, can't it? Okay, so it looks like we're building an airstrip on top of our lighthouse, which needs at least 100 wood. So let's get started by giving him some wood, and then we're going to need double people working on wood tomorrow. Also, it's quite foggy this morning. Look at that fog. How interesting. Alright, so who are going to be my best people for wood? Not any of these people. 20 is pretty good. Most of these people are pretty not good for wood, actually. 23 is probably the best so far. That's also a 23, so let's get you off of it. And let's check Solomon as well, just in case. 18, no. So crystal. Lovely. Alright, what else do we need? Food is good. Metal is good. We'll chuck some people in the cloth barn, just to see what it actually does. Can I put... Oh, you're on for a few days now anyway. We could make something like a kitchen. We could make another dormitory. I don't have the stuff for it though. Alright, let's go food then. We'll do 1 insects to fish. We'll do 1 of you. And we'll do 1 of you. So that should give us 1 of everything. I knew it was going to happen at some point. No waste allowed. Unlock achievement. Produce 200 resources in 1 turn. We still have too much metal though. So we probably should be spending metal because it's going to go to waste at this stage. But probably his airfield is going to require some metal at some point. And we'll do some reinforcements too. Alright, let's give... We need a feast. How do I make a feast? Is it just... Yeah. Alright, has that... Yep. Alright, so we prepared a feast which gives us 8 blueprints. Words are hard. That requires 10. Nothing requires less than 10. But it's okay. Now, I want to see this airfield, so we should have enough for the wood part tomorrow. I'm going to use oil because we can. Oh, I'm losing all of the textiles because I don't have anywhere to keep the textiles at this particular moment in time. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, well, we'll do that, confirm that. We can start building an airfield. Is these happy noises or angry noises? And I could gather some volunteers to help. Well, that was quick. It's a cool looking airfield though. So what do we do now? I've never seen anything like it. I still don't get how it can stay aloft. It's like bathyscapes. You fill them with air to ascend and release some air to descend, except it's in the air, so it must be lighter. But it's only wooden canvas. About that, I'd like to finalize a few details. Follow me. Okie dokie. Because, as you know, canvas wears down fast, that's why we need a way to produce it efficiently. And I think we can do that in this room. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, so we need metal for this. Luckily for us, we have 30 metals. Alright, so textiles are a resource used for flying. It's produced at the Canopy Workshop. Textiles allow sending aircrafts on expeditions and may also help relight the fire. Okay, so we can send expeditions out. With this Canopy Workshop, we now have our airfield. It should enable us to repair your aircraft, right? Wait, I might have another idea. Follow me. Again. Alright, what are we putting up top? We need some specific equipment to plan our expeditions carefully. Maps and an anemometer, a barometer, I wouldn't want to find myself swept away by some storm again. I might not survive it this time. Will we be finished after that? Yes, of course. Right, so I'll get all that stuff then. Alright, well, luckily for us, we have 5 of those that we can't store currently. I don't understand how 5 textiles made this entire thing, but okay, that's fine. We can work with it. Expeditions allow travelers to be sent to the Diluvian Wind's remote places. During expeditions, the aircraft halts at a specific location for the gathering of resources, research points, and various other items. Expeditions leave in the morning from the navigation room. Okay. Let's see. Maps, animators, barometer, a dancing otter figurine. Seems like we have it all, and a bit more. And I'm finally done with restoring that old crate. I'll go plan our next expedition. Many places are waiting to be rediscovered following the flood. Isolated communities, debris to recycle. What can I do to help? Canopy stocks are running low. Also, I don't want to leave on my own. It's way too dangerous. I need a partner. First and foremost, Marco has to select a zone for his expedition. The amount of textiles required depends on the zone and the expedition's duration. Expeditions leave in the morning. You may only launch expeditions during the morning phase. Onboard travelers must not be busy. Okay. So if we click on this, we can select a zone. Currently I need this one. And it tells us what's there and the cost of it. Interesting. Alright, but okay, we can store some canopies now too. Alright, well, let's continue on our day. And in the morning phase, we'll have a look and see if we can send anybody off on that with 5 textiles. I somehow doubt it. But that's quite interesting. We've got a couple of things that we need to do. Hello? I will take the wood, thank you. Is this the morning phase? No, this is the morning phase. Yeah, okay, so let's just continue with that. How much? That's 5. It costs. Confirm the routes. Who do we want to be in there? What does all of these things mean? Do I want... Okay, so if we put somebody that has a number in something, then it might increase or decrease the chance of them getting something. So if I want blueprints, we put someone that gives us extra chances at blueprints. And if we want artifact chances, we need the +1s over here, but nobody had that. This dude has a +2 on the research, would make it 140, but that lowers the artifact chance. So let's just go with him for the moment. Don't know what artifacts are, but then we can send him off on the ship, the brand new fixed up ship, and they'll go off and do what? Still doesn't look particularly safe. But oh well, I guess that's their own choice. Okay, so that aircraft thing is up there. We've got a tidal wave coming soon. So we need, these 3 all need to be reinforced. So I'm going to do 2 of those today. We have enough food at the moment. We don't have a lot of wood though, so I'm going to give some wood priority. And then we'll also do some extra textiles. And I think that'll be fine for the moment. Then we only have one more thing that we need to reinforce. And that shouldn't take a huge amount of time. Let's just do 1 of each for a +2 morale. Makes everyone a little bit happier. And then I guess they come back in the next morning as well. And we'll just do that. Relighting cost 1. Base value plus penalty times relighting number. So if it goes out, we have a penalty and that gets multiplied by the amount of times we've had to relight it by the looks of it. Which we've never had to do that before. Hopefully we don't have to do that again. Alright, next morning. Day 52, a new day begins. Chapter 7. Does he come back today? Or is he on an expedition for 2 more nights? Don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Now, let's see where our explorers stand according to our estimations. When launching an expedition, a player can follow its progression from the control tower. The current progression and number of remaining days are shown in the progression scene. When a villager leaves on an expedition, the duration of their stay remains fixed and their accommodation is kept for them until they return. So that's what the little pause symbol is. Okay. That makes sense. If we look at this, they're 3 days before they return. They're currently on day 2, so 1, 2, and then to come back. Okay. Makes sense. So it's not a short-term thing. It takes quite a while to do an expedition. Alright. So, let's do some things. We'll use you to get some of that. This I want to reinforce. Metal. We don't really need at the moment. We keep getting metal every day. We might do a bit of fishing. See what that gives us. And then Solomon, let's do some oil production. If we alternate the oil and the wood, so the oil and the metal production 5 days, then it should always be able to have both of those things going. So that should be okay. So everyone's got a job. We got a lot of food, a lot of wood, and a lot of metal. Didn't get any textiles today, but don't really have much space to store any more textiles. I wonder if there's a way to increase that, though. Alright. Morale +2. Most people are happy. Do we have a couple of people that are trying to become happy, I think. We also have a lot of people that are trying to trade with people, but that just isn't possible when the traders aren't coming. So that's a thing to keep in mind, that when we're picking trading people, make sure we know when the next trade is, I guess. Alright, Solomon, sure. It's not going to harm us for you to throw some wood into the sea and hope for the best. Alright, have we got... we do have a caravan. We have a few people going home not happy, but we tried our best and there's nothing we can really do to change that. Alright, we have 3 travellers can be welcome. We'll do the happy ones, because I think they're probably the ones that give us the most blueprints. And they seem relatively easy. Storeroom. We need to work out where we can hold textiles. There's got to be another place that can hold textiles, right? Alright, into the morning. Alright, so you hold oil, wood, and metal. Oh, it's cool that there's things inside the cold chambers now. Look at these. In the dormitory, you got a little bed there. The cold chambers have cold stuff down the bottom and then food at the top, which makes sense. The little mine, look at the little mine, how cute. And the oil press, and the little thingamajiggy there. So they hold food, Oh, these have it too. Look at these. This is a cute little dormitory. No, it's not a dormitory. This is a cute little wooden chopping thing. Don't particularly know why we have to have an upstairs area that's a living room, but okay. A fish factory using bait. An oil press using flowers. A honey farm. That's really cute. I like those little bees there. The mine. It's just a singular rock. The mine doesn't really make much sense, does it? The dormitories are little cute little areas. I like them. And then this canvas making thing is cool. What do you hold? Yeah, see, nothing that we've got currently holds, whatchamacallit, textiles. And I don't think there's anything that we can build that helps with that either. Nope. No, not for you. That's a cold chamber. No. We can make algae. What is that? Frog larva farm. I guess insects. So yeah, none of that really helps us currently. Can we make more of these or upgrade? Oh, we can work in here. Interesting. Okay. So oil to textiles up there. Still does not help us in the storage of textiles department, but maybe that'll be something that comes at a later stage. I would like to get some more wood. Everything on the bottom level is now reinforced, so that's good, but I am also going to reinforce that. And then we'll do some working. What is that? Vegetables. That's a lot of vegetables. We could get some extra insects. That might be helpful. And then you... We don't need to do any of that. What about this? They're above ground things. We don't currently need any of those. So maybe you can fish. Okay. So we have a lot of these two things. Oh, we should be making people happy. Hopefully they're still okay. And tomorrow we can make them happy. Actually, probably easier to do that. Confirm. Alright, so we're still waiting for the expedition to come home, but that should be coming back tomorrow, I think. Is it tomorrow? No, 2 days. Alright, we're going to keep going until that comes back and see what that comes up with, and that's going to be the end of our episode. So we'll just go through today relatively quickly. Alright, let's get started. What do we need? You may make some of that. You're gonna have a big feast. So we'll just try and get a bunch. Is this done now? It is. So we're not going to use you for that because you don't give us a lot. It's 5. That's not much either. What about you, Enzo? 6 is the best. So do all of those. I'll give us 78 over that number of days. And what do we need? Probably fish. And wood. Yep, that'll work. We got a bunch of stuff. Everything is pretty much full, which is great news. And let's... How many of which do I have? 20 of each. Still a few people that are not happy with that. 30 of each. It's a feast. Yay! So we got a bunch of blueprints, which is excellent. So 28, so we can buy some extra things. Bear hive. We'll do that. We should be unlocking most of these things relatively quickly, so that should not be an issue. And I have a lot of wood to put on the fire, so that is fine as well. Alrighty, we got a tidal wave tomorrow, but everything is already reinforced, so that should not be an issue. Lots of rain. So we need to make sure we've got wood, but we have plenty of wood at the moment, so that should be fine. The expedition is coming back today in this weather. Okay. Interesting choice. I mean, it's looking fine with the weather, so that's good. And everyone's excited that they're home. What did they bring us? Ooh, like a little crate of stuff. Welcome back. How did things go? We saw whales. It was a walk in a park, but we stuck to the plan and all went well. Whales? We saw whales. Islands too. Some inhabited, some not. I noted it all down, then we gathered materials along the way. The hold is full of them. Come on, I need to sort out my notes and draw some maps. We need to map it all down. Really? I thought you'd leave straight away. No, your lighthouse is the perfect place to launch expeditions, draw maps and help isolated people. If you agree to it, I'd rather stay here. Of course, this is such an important project. Yay, let's hug cousin. Okay, so expeditions return at the start of the morning phase. You will have to unload the aircraft and then the morning may begin. People coming back from expedition become available. The aircraft will be ready to leave the next day. Cool. Okay, so we got some vegetables, some wood, some insects, and some blueprints. We need to collect all of those, which means we can get another one of these. And happiness. And I think we'll be unlocking more things for tomorrow, which is good to know. Alright, well now we can get everybody to do jobs. Let's do some reinforcing of some stuff down here. A little bit of wood. We'll do maybe some reinforcing of some stuff down here. They're already fully reinforced. I mean, they're already partially reinforced. But if we fully reinforce them, then we'll have less to worry about later. We have a lot of resources at the moment. But I will grab some extra metal while we're here. And some fish. Alright, we're going to have a tsunami. We have lots of food. Lots of wood to put on our fire. Relatively decent amounts of metal. So we should be all good. We'll give everybody... That should make every single person happy, which gave us some more blueprints, which I like. And what are you? Sure. Not going to say no to that. Alright, let's unlock a few more of these. 15 for this one. Sure, and that's literally all I can unlock. But we're going pretty well, I think. Alright, let's see this tsunami, see if anything has changed. Look at that moon. I don't know if I've ever seen the moon before. Alright, that's going all the way up. Complete Chapter 7, Achievement Unlocked. Alright, and tidal wave. It's coming. Yeah, that looks pretty much the same. The rain, I think, is different. I think it's a lot more intense than the rain used to be. And that's day 56. Ooh, a little cutscene, I guess. Hello, random person. This is the start of Chapter 8. A world to explore. Some mysterious objects have scattered all around the world, so they're the artifacts. You may have some pretty good eyes, cousin. That's why I've been keeper all these years. Welcome. Phew, I thought I'd never make it. What are you doing here, sailor? I got lost in a storm. I saw your aircraft, and I must admit, I felt intrigued. I tried to catch up to it, but to no avail. I felt like I've been flying for days. It was so dark, it seemed like a never-ending night. You stop blabbering already. Come in and get warm. Cool. So, that is something that we're going to be doing tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have tips or suggestions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm just going to randomly pick whatever, because at this particular moment in time, I'm going to exit the game and save. It's going to go from the last save day. Oh, but what is this? We got a fish dude. Cool. Anyway, hope you had a great episode. If you did, I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like down below. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.